First one in gets a gift. And that's you, baby ice. What's up? What's up, guys? Hey, Chop and Drop. What's up, man? Ezra's out and about, and he said he couldn't make it. And I was like, okay, I'll cancel the live. Hi, Camacho. And then I said, you know what? Let me just jump on, even if it's for a few, because I miss you guys. And I've been feeling like, really down. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to go live. I could do it by myself. I don't need anybody. I'm self sufficient. I don't need to fill my live with 10 people to get viewers. ah, what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Sean, Funko Illuminati, Tat, KNL. How you doing, my guys? How you doing, everyone? So happy to see you all. I hope everyone's doing well. And I owe you guys some giveaways and stuff like that. I hate to, it's just been kind of crazy lately for me, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to figure out in my personal life. Has nothing to do with Funko or YouTube or anything like that. And so I've been going through it, and trying to stay positive. It's like I want to move. I have to move from here because the minute something happens, they blame it on me, and it's like I'm beginning to feel a little fearful, like something might happen to me here. So I have to get that going somehow, to see where I'm gonna go, and just leave here. This is not a good place for me anymore. So I've been dealing with that, and yeah. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go live and check everybody out, because Fridays, there's no place like home on Fridays. So let me just put this on no 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 on Instagram, and see if a couple of more people come in. My crew, where's my crew? So what's up, guys? Juju, what's up? How you doing? Daisy, hi Noel, how you doing? Happy Friday, guys. Friday, woohoo. um let's see. What am I looking for? I am looking for this, even though he's not here. Oh no, that's not it. Maybe I should put it on my story, right? Because maybe if I put it on my story, a lot more people will see it. I don't know. Let's try this one more time. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be rude and be looking down. I'll be with all of you in 1 second. I just want to see if, being that I didn't do the live and I said I wasn't going to do the live, people are not coming in. And let's see if I could get a couple of more people in here. And if not, hey, we'll be fine. Let me just write live now. Okay. Imprompt my story and send it to 18 people. And okay. There we go. I'm back, guys. So how's everybody doing? How you doing, Sean? Baby Ice, how are you? Yeah, smash that like button, whether on the in or on the out. Just smash the like button. And so did you guys get the anybody got the Funko Shop Porky Pig today that all of a sudden all just dropped out of nowhere, like at a weird time? I was driving. I almost I almost crashed. Because it was like I got the notification. I'm like, what? And I'm like on a highway doing like 50 miles an hour, and I'm trying to maneuver the phone, and then I just pulled over to the shoulder, and I was able to get it. It was up there for a little bit. Um, and you know me, I only got it because of of the uh um the Funko Shop exclusives that I try to get them. I try to get them all. I am Porky Pig. I don't need a pop of Nancy. No, you're not. Don't say that. Don't say that at all. But I have the OG collection of those Space Jam pops. I have them all. As a matter of fact, I have two of the Taz chases because I got sent two, one from Mama J and one from a supporter that lives in England. And I was like, I'm not getting rid of either one of them because anything that is sent to me by someone, I do not, I will not sell. I will not get rid of it. I've seen people that I think it's terrible. I've seen people that have actually gotten AOKs from people and they've actually auctioned them off at whatnot, which is horrible, horrible. And I can imagine that must make the person, if they're seeing it, if they happen to be there, even though they can't be sure that might be the same pop that they sent, but somewhere in your mind, you'd be like, oh, damn, that sucks. What if it is the pop I sent or the soda I sent or whatever it might be? So yeah. Tats, what's up, Tats? How you guys all doing, man? How you guys been? So, Clara, I have my first barely available coming Monday from Big Toy. First bear. What is that? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Barely. Um, I got something from. I want to say Super Plastic that I can open. And guys, look at all those sodas. I don't know if you can see them all, but I have 13 sodas to open. 13 sodas so far. And I don't know if I'm going to open them on a live or if I'm going to open them on a video. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do. I might put a little poll up to see what you guys decide, because this is your channel. This is not my channel. This is your channel, and I'll do in it whatever you guys want, whatever you guys want to see. I'm always telling you guys that for you guys to feel free and give me ideas. You want to hop on, you just tell me, send you the link. I don't care, man. This is to have fun, have a good time, and yeah. Hi, Miguel. How are you? I hope you're having a great night also, Papa. How you doing, man? Yes, happy belated birthday to Pop Migs. He just turned 15, and he was having a good time. I love his new camera and his equipment, all that stuff he bought. It's so nice when you buy stuff for yourself. It makes you kind of feel good, especially if it's. I mean, come on, it's not only about Funko, right? I know we make Funko budgets and stuff like that, but we always have to buy something that is other than Funko that brings us happiness. Also, it could be a watch. Did I just say a watch? I wonder why I mentioned the watch. Somebody was at the Apple store today. I'm not gonna say who. Um, it could be a camera. It could be a blog kit like he bought for his camera. It could be a new computer, a new iPad, anything that brings you joy. Go out there, buy it. Don't worry about it. Pay for it when you can. Pay for it slowly. You only live once. Treat yourself good because no one else is gonna treat you good. You're gonna be the one to treat yourself the best way. So if you want those new pair of sneakers, or if you want those expensive jeans, god damn it, treat yourself because you all work hard. And I know you have families, and there's always going to be another priority. So make yourself a priority, even if it's just once, and do it. Just go out there and do it. Don't worry. Credit cards will be paid. They'll be. Please, just do it. Clarissa, what you doing? What you up to, girl? Hey, Will. How you doing? We'll be popping. Glad you came in, man. So glad you guys came in. I'm so happy. I know it was at short notice. Um, what can I say? I'm a hot mess lately. Wayne Family TV. Hello from Jamaica, darling. Yes, Jamaica. That's our new friend from Jamaica. He comes in. I am so happy that you drop in and say hello to us. Is there a time difference in Jamaica from the east? I'm in New York, so I'm Eastern time. What time is it over there, Wayne? Or what day is it too? I mean, it could be already Saturday over there for all I know. Anybody want to jump in with me? Just let me know. I'll send you the link. Lisa, how you doing? No, I did cancel, Lisa. And then I was sitting here and I was like, I miss my crew. I miss my lives, even though I've been going through it. I, I've been very depressed, guys. I've been really, really depressed, and it's a combination of a lot of things. And, I was talking to Nancy earlier, Nancy Cisco, yeah, boy. And she told me, Clara, do the live. It maybe it'll make you feel better. And I was like reluctant to do the live because I feel so, like yucky. And then I hadn't heard from Israel, so I called him and he's like, "Oh, I'm somewhere. I had to come and I had to check something out and I'm not home." And I was like, "Okay, I guess that's a sign not to do the live." And then I was like, I went, I fed the dogs. I had a black and white cookie. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, so what do I do now? I don't want to watch TV. I've been watching TV nonstop. Or the TV's been watching me because I sit there and I go to sleep. I'm practicing old age very well. Yes. Um, and I said, you know what? I'm going live. The hell with that. I'll go live. Even if I go live alone, I'll go live. It doesn't matter. I'll sit here and talk to myself like some kind of freaking nutcase. Because it does feel like you're talking to yourself. It really, really does. Okay. How do I do this? Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me get on Instagram here and uh 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 right here. Hold on, guys. I don't even know if you guys can see me when I do this, but uh okay. Uh there we go. I'm back. So I'm waiting for Adam Smith. Yeah, you do. Yeah, it does. It does. I think this is the first time that I'm dealing with depression. I don't think I've ever dealt with it. I have been and known people that deal with it, and I think this is the first time in my life that I'm dealing with it, and it's not fun. It's not fun at all. I find myself sleeping like most of the day sometimes, and there are days that I don't even get out of my pajamas, but I'm not liking it. It's not me. I'm very happy go lucky. You guys know a little bit of me. What you see more or less on the screen, it's more or less me. It's not a persona. It's me. I'm always hyper. I'm always happy. I'm always doing something. But it is a bitch. Okay, it's a bitch. Let's just put it that way. And then I don't want to go to a doctor so he can give me medication, because I hear the medication also does a number on you, and then by the time they get the right concoction, and it's just a hot mess, man. It's a hot mess. So I'm hoping that I'm able to be strong enough to overcome this, and hopefully I will be. Jamaica, spent my honeymoon there in Montego Bay. Since I'm divorced, probably need to go back. Hey, there you go. Sorry to hear that you're divorced, but sometimes it's okay to be divorced. It's okay to be single. I've been depressed, but I have you guys. Yeah, baby ice, and that's a good thing that we do have each other. And even though sometimes the community can be harsh and it could be, um, they can make you depressed too. But um, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's going, man. It's going.
Actually, I was just winding down, but I thought I could kick around for an hour.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Thank you for coming on.
Not
Um,
a problem.
Adam says the
I
meds
mean,
do suck. Yeah, I know they suck. I've seen. I've seen people on the meds, and I know the meds suck. But sometimes you have no other choice. If you get bad enough and your mind gets in a dark enough place, sometimes you have no other choice but to get something to help you kind of, you know, rise above it all.
Mm.
Yeah, I got company. My buddy came on.
Actually, believe it or not, LBD's asleep before me.
LBD sleeping? Really?
Yeah, he's in bed. He was in bed like by like 9 o'clock. But like an idiot, I grabbed a nap and was in for. I fell asleep for. I meant to sleep for an hour, and 3 hours passed.
Well, I was watching a TV show last night and I fell out. I fell out completely. And then I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Mind you, sitting. I could fall asleep anywhere.
Mm.
And I woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning and I was like, okay, now what? And then what I did was I went on TikTok and made that TikTok that I posted to my story,
Hmm.
and then went to bed like at 5:30 this morning. And I was up by 8. I was like,
I stayed up way later than I should have last night, but that's because of well, you know what happened, and anyone who sees my Instagram will know. I was dealing with I was dealing with somebody that was nothing but rainbows, sunshines, and lollipops.
yeah, this guy is making a lot of people's lives sort of kind of miserable. And it's like you said on your post, there are some people that it doesn't affect, that we already know what this
Yeah.
guy's about and what an idiot he is. But
Hmm.
that he could reach that one person that is at that breaking point,
Oh
and
yeah.
those harsh words that he uses. I mean, he called me. I mean, it was horrible. The barrage of insults.
Well, I've never, honestly, knock on wood, even in life, I've never had. No, that's not true. Actually, I've had people at my old job, but that's I was getting paid to deal with that. Um, I've never had anybody in my personal life tell me to go kill myself, which I realize a lot of people, like I said, if you read my Instagram post, I'm not looking for sympathy or empathy or any of that. I just looked at it and went, wow, I really got under your skin to that point that you felt the need to express that kind of vile, to say the least. I mean, at the end of the day, it does not affect me one bit, because the
Yeah.
rule, my rule to life is this: the only opinions that I will ever take to heart or care about are the opinions of the people that I consider my friends and family. Everything else is static and noise.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's very harsh. He told me something along the same lines.
Yep.
It was like reading your the stuff you sent me.
Yeah.
I mean, he called me derogatory things. He told me that the best thing for me to do would be to kill myself, and so no one has to watch me or see me or deal with me. I mean, and mind you, I haven't bought anything from this guy. I don't know him from a hole in the wall.
I think
I,
the only reason why he's gone after me more than once, and I think the only reason was because, okay, so just to give you guys an example, we're not going to mention his name, but there was a person in Instagram that was trying to sell some very, hey, thank you, G-Boats. There was a gentleman on in Instagram that was trying to sell some items that were highly dubious of their nature, as well as his price points were changing depending on your answer, and if you rebutted him and debuffed him to such a point where he knew you weren't going to buy, he just became a very, very, very ugly human being. And so when that happened to me, I posted a thing on my Instagram saying, hey guys, because I didn't want to see anybody get ripped off. I mean, let's be honest, we all work hard for our money to some degree, and money is not it's definitely a resource that doesn't spontaneously make itself. So I let people know on Instagram, and on one of my Wednesday live stream, I also mentioned it. And I know a mutual friend of ours, Ross, he backed out of a purchase
Mhm.
from him, and a few other people. So the only reason I can fathom why this individual has felt the need to go the extra mile with me is probably because I took money out of his pocket.
Probably.
And at the end of the day, I mean, that's my only assumption, because
Probably.
he's continuously just
But he has a lot of different accounts because
well,
he
they're
inboxed me with one account and I
yeah,
blocked it. Then he did another one and I blocked it.
yeah, they're just yeah, but they're paper tiger accounts. There's nothing behind them. So I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not that upset. I'm not that worried. There is nothing that can possibly even get me annoyed about this individual. I consider him just a very sad human being, and but
Yeah.
at the same time, like you said, it only takes like that comment I made to you a while back when I said ask people, in the back of your mind, you wonder who hurt you.
Who hurt you? Yeah.
Yeah, that I've said before to somebody who was on the edge and they broke down, and it's like, okay, I just wanted you to go away, but apparently that was the key to get in.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
point is that clearly something or someone or they're just like I pointed out to you before. There's an interesting, if anyone ever wants to look online, there's an interesting case study about people that troll and how a lot of them have a lot in common with sociopathic tendencies and what was the other one?
So,
Social psychopathic tendencies. Like they literally are an amalgamation. They skate on that line of both.
yeah, yeah. This guy definitely has some problems, and I think that maybe he's off his medication. I mean, because when people go off their medication, they kind of like go off the deep end. Because he kind of disappears, and now he appeared again, and
He
but
only
it's always
appears.
scary though.
But he only appears when something. I'm guessing he's from the Central Asian region. It could be anywhere from China to Malaysia to Japan. Doesn't matter. But the point is that anytime one of those Asian exclusive pops pop up, he decides to pop in and try to sell people. And then when he gets turned down, that's when he turns into a dick.
right.
Now at this point, he's just
That's why he turned into a dick with Glamma, because she was going to buy that
yeah,
Shanghai or China Joker or
yep,
something, and she changed her mind, and he went after her ferociously.
yep.
I have a
That's
box. Because I see Fox in here. Fox, I'm gonna open your box in about 5 minutes. I have a mystery box from Fox, and I want to open it. It's been sitting here for over a week, and I want to open it and see what I
and
have
open
in
it.
there. Yeah, and Funko Rebel, what's up, Rosario? How you doing? People still coming in slowly but surely. I caught everybody by surprise, because I said I was canceling, and then I didn't. Well, I did, and then I didn't.
Excuse me for a
You know
second.
me. Sure. So how you guys doing? What you doing, Funko Rebel? You working tomorrow? Lisa, I saw what you said before about 420, and I do have CBD. I mean, I have it both in plant form and um. But what I've noticed is it'll make me feel good for the moment, and then afterwards, the next day when I wake up feeling worse. So I said, I can't do this because for some reason, it's like alcohol. Alcohol
Mm.
make you feel really good at the moment you're drinking and stuff. You don't forget, you feel great, you feel fine. And then the next morning, it just brings you down even more. So that's what I felt. I don't know. So I said, you know, yeah, I figured you work on Saturdays, Rosario. So this was, what was this? This was either a 7881 or an 8173 or something. One of those odd numbers that Foxy loves to use. And I've been dying to get into the box. It was a guaranteed, I think the value on it was hi Emily, was $81. What did Lisa say? Weed is a downer for sure. You have to keep going. Maybe the same with CBD. Yeah, it is. It is, because I feel terrible the next day. I feel so down. So, chow. It's my favorite word I've noticed. You know, 7813 shipped, 3 pops, 8137 guaranteed. I wonder how many times Fox has said that in the last in the last week or so. I think everybody has forgotten. Okay, so let's see what we got in here. We got
Designer bubble wrap. I accidentally scared the crap out of myself the other day with some bubble wrap. I finished filming and I forgot it was on the chair behind me. And I went to back up the chair. And I thought I had actually broke the cabinet behind me.
So we have 3 pops, and all the pops are in protectors.
Huh.
When I smoke, it brings out my creativity, and I can understand fast rap more clearly.
Huh.
Okay, more power to you. And let's pull out the first pop. Bring it out under the table. This is the bottom. This is the back, and boom! Oh, nice. Real nice. Tony the Tiger. Funko Shop exclusive. I think this pop has gone up more in price than this.
I'm almost certain of it at this point.
Where's my phone?
I know I have those on the way, plus the Stitch. PPG.
Are you looking for it?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think it got...
as soon as I type in PPG, because there is a auto repair company called PPG, it's the first thing it looks for. Like, no, I want the pop
Maybe
price
I'll
guy.
do it faster than you. There we go.
Oh, okay. That would
All
be.
right. So it's $43 now.
Oh wow.
So it's gone up in price. So it went up $5, Fox. Love you, Clara, but I'm gonna go to bed. I dropped all the lives to say hello and hang for a bit, but it's been a long day and my stomach's acting up again. Nancy, please, 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 if your stomach continues, I need you to go to the doctor. If it's salmonella, it could be very dangerous. Please take care of yourself. And thank you for coming in, honey, and thanks for the talk today. It really, really helped, and I appreciate you for it. I love you. Have a good night and feel better. All right.
Night, Nancy. You take care.
Next one. Something fell. Ooh, I wanted this little guy.
The Shanghai Mickey.
Yes. What an awesome, awesome pop. Wow. $30. I don't know if he's still 30. What fell? Oh, a cushion. So let's see how much Shanghai Mickey is doing now. Because it could either go up or it could go down. All right, this one went down $2, so it just balanced itself out with Tony. And last but not least, did I get anything else in here? No ramen. Gizmo Duck. You know there had to be a Target pop in here because, Target, That's a cool pop. Never had this guy. Where's he from?
I'm actually waiting for something from Target. I hope LBD picked up the Vanya for me for Umbrella Academy.
How cool is he? Oh, he did?
Yeah, well, you know me and Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, I know. So this guy says 15, but it's actually 19. So it went up. So we did very, very well. And I only have one of the pops, which is okay. It's that would be the Tony the Tiger. So awesome, awesome pops in Fox's mystery box. Love it, love it, love it.
And the fact that they're in protectors is good too.
I know, Mama J. I know. But with me, you live on the edge, okay? I was sitting here and I told everybody, and even Mama J checked on me like, hey, are you okay? What's going on? And I was like, no, I'm fine. Israel is out. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live. What the hell? What kind of cushion? Silver hair. I thought of a whoopee cushion. Oh, no. One of the hair cushion things. You would get a whoopee cushion in Fox's box. So, I was going to tell you. You asked me today about the Apple Store, and so I went. When you're depressed and you're feeling down, you always say, "Well, I'm going to buy something nice for myself." And this year for my birthday, I was kind of cheap on myself because all I did was buy the Bank Robber Joker and give it to myself. And you're going to say, what? But yeah, I normally, in the past, because now it's going to be different and I have to get used to that, I earned very good money and I'm single, I'm alone, I don't have anybody but my dogs. And I would buy myself very good gifts for my birthday. So I was kind of cheap on myself this year. And I've been watching a lot of technology videos. Before I got into Funko, I was into technology very heavily, and I still am. But I'm getting back into watching all of the videos again of everybody that I used to watch. And I saw a review saying that the Apple Watch, they're changing the design completely. So the bumpers of the Apple Watch that fit now are not going to fit the new ones because they're going to be square, just like the phone is. And I was thinking, I was like, damn, I have so many bands and so many different bumpers for my Apple Watch. That really sucks that I would have to start from scratch. So then this is the 4. So I skipped a generation and
Mhm.
now they have the 6 and then the 7's coming out in September. So I said, "You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go and buy myself the 6 because I'll still be able to use it for another 2 or 3 years and still use all my bumpers and my bands and everything else that I have for it because it still fits this model."
Nice.
So that's what I did. Happy belated birthday to me. What can I say? And it was good. It worked out because out of the blue, I opened my mailbox on Tuesday and I had a stimulus check in there. And I was like, what?
At least that worked out to your advantage.
I was like, wait a minute. This is a higher power telling me, you know what? Go buy yourself that watch. You deserve that watch. You've put in a lot of hard work and a lot of good things out there. So go buy the watch. And I did.
Apple stores are
Isra.
next.
Who said Isra? Isra's here?
Yeah. Apparently, he just put the kids down for the night, and his neighbor's jamming Motown.
Oh. Look at Gui. She says she that I got her a gift. So yeah, Mama J. So I decided to come on. Hey, Andrew, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
It's actually funny. My watch, I bought a 3-year warranty on it.
Mm-hmm.
So just the way it's worked out, the watch has broken down at least like 3 months prior to the warranty being up. So I've gone in, and because they no longer make that watch, they're like, well, we have to give you the newest one that we have. Oh, okay. That's happened 3 times. So I've literally paid $400 for this watch and had it replaced twice.
You're not gonna fight with that, right? Because that's awesome. That is
That's
awesome.
that's with Fossil. I didn't even know that because when I bought the first watch I bought was a used one, and then it broke, and they were like, "Well, we can give you $200 towards a new watch," and I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll pay $200 for a brand new watch, considering your watches are like $300 to $400." So I got the new watch, and then a couple years after that, I got a new phone. It wouldn't work with my phone, so they just said, "Okay, here." Took the watch, like they literally just took the watch. They let me keep the band, switched it out, and said, "There you go."
I literally have 31 watches that I don't use anymore because before Apple came out with their watches,
Yeah.
I had 1 or 2 Samsungs only because they were giveaways with the phone if you bought the phone.
Yeah.
Samsung's always been very generous giving you stuff if you buy their phones, unlike Apple that if it was up to them, they wouldn't even give you the charging brick. And I'm perfectly conscious of that. But um so once I discovered the Apple Watch, I have
Mhm.
all these watches that I don't use, and they're just sitting there. The batteries are all probably dead on them. I used to be a big Casio, a baby G watch freak, so I have them like in white, and black. All
I
kinds
didn't
of-
start wearing watches till about maybe 10 years ago, and the first watch I had was a Pebble, and that had a horrible ending. I was helping somebody move, and the U-Haul trucks, how sometimes the doors don't necessarily stick in place, so they could come down. Well, it came down, and I pulled my hand out, and I thought the door had landed on my arm, and my watch actually stopped it from crushing my hand. Like it took the full force of the door coming down on it.
Ooh.
It smashed the hell. And then after that, I went and bought I just bought Fossil watches.
Mm.
I've had no problems ever. Well,
I put these bumpers around the Apple Watch, and let me tell you, they're awesome, and they're cheap, like $13, and they protect your $300-400 investment. I saw Lisa. Lisa, Lisa. You and I are like blood birthday twins or something because, girl, if I was to show you my watch box, there's like a bunch of Invictus there. They used to be on Shop NBC, and I used to try not to turn on that channel because I used to walk away with 2 or 3 watches whenever Invicta was on. It is and they're great watches and they're beautiful watches. But like I have a very small wrist,
Mm.
so the Invicta watches are like big and bold watches. The ones that I loved were like super like huge. So I could only buy their 35 millimeters. Maybe get away with a 40, but everything that they made basically was 44 and up. Shop NBC, my go-to. Yeah, it was my go-to, and my credit card loved them. So that value pay, yes, Lisa. Are they still around? Because I don't go there anymore. I haven't seen them. What's up, Christmas?
I think they're called. Well, I know here in Canada they're called TSC. Because my mom shops from them all the time. Because I made the comment once. My old air conditioner broke, so I told her this was like 3 or 4 years ago. I said, "Hey, yeah, my air conditioner broke." I said, "But it broke in August, right?" So I didn't see the point in running out and buying a new air conditioner when all I had to do was last for another month, and then I can get one on sale. That was my next thing I know. She calls me. She's like, "Yeah, the delivery truck's here." It's like, what do you mean? She literally bought me the one I have now from the shopping network.
I got something here from Clarissa. She just asked me, and I had it right here in front because it was to read it today on the live. And I'm gonna open it up and read this from her. And it says, I could read it, right? I always ask. Let me see. Oh, okay. It says, thank you. And then, hey, Anthony, what's up? Oh, how cool. Whoa, 1 of 50. I got the first one. This is like the
Nice.
chase. It's the chase. She's going to go right on my sticker table. I put you sent me that real big one. And you can't see it now because these are all the pops that are up for sale and whatnot. But you're right in the middle. I put you right in the middle of the table. And then from there, I spread out.
Yeah, those things are huge. It's funny. There's they're not a pop collector. She does actually she's a retired cop from the city. She does metal finding. But I found her by accident through another, ironically enough, Funko live stream. And they're like, hi, and I was like, Canadian, I wonder. So I subscribed to her channel, and she had a live stream on a couple days ago, and she's like, where do you live? I said, I'm in Hamilton, Ontario. She's like, I'm up on the mountain. I went, oh, sticker exchange? Yeah, sure. What's your address? Why don't we just meet at a coffee shop and just exchange it there? Save the 49 cents.
Right? Why not? Yes, 1 of 50. So in the card, she says, hi, Clara. Thank you for being an amazing friend and for supporting my collecting channel. Here is my channel sticker, LE50. Stay safe. Hug and kisses, Clarissa, a.k.a. Claire Collectibles. Thank you so much, Clarissa. Laura, what's up, Laura? I didn't see you come in. You did a stealth on me. Came in.
Hey, Laura. That's what I like about when you start a channel. Your first milestone, getting your own channel sticker.
I know that, and it's a pretty cool one too. Let me tell you guys. I know she left already. But Nancy, yeah, boy, she is making some amazing stickers for people, logos, and she made my the new one that I just had made a sticker. Where are you? There's so many of them now. Okay, what did I do with it? Huh? That's funny. It was here today. Now they're not here. But anyway, it's gotta be at the desk somewhere. Yeah, I'm really organized lately. You know, it's like here it goes. She made this one for me. And she made me something that was really nice with the Wizard of Oz and stuff, but I can't put it on the logo because it's more like for a thumbnail.
Mm-hmm.
But this is really cool. And it says silver-haired wolf on the top. But Nancy, yeah, boy, if you guys are looking to get a logo, a sticker done, let me tell you, she is amazing. And she's not going to charge you an arm and a leg for it. Guaranteed. So look her up. James, Christina, who was it? I won the pop from this evening on the Wanko Live. Forgot to write down his name. My memory failed me. Oh, Christina, do you remember who he won a pop from? Man, I keep forgetting
Oh,
to go to Wanko's lives.
I was there too.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, well, because I'm getting well, I'll announce it here a little. Next Wednesday, I said it on my other one. I'm going to be doing. We're getting out of lockdown, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do a giveaway. So I was originally going to do. I'm doing two pops, and then I was going to do the video tonight, and then post it in the morning on Instagram. But I'll probably do it tomorrow after work because I did 3 videos yesterday, and then for some reason my memory card got corrupted, so I had to redo those videos.
Mm-hmm.
So like an hour and a half worth of work just. So that's why I
And
was up so late last night.
and before I forget, because I don't mean to interrupt you, but sometimes it things my brain is like racing. Guys, don't forget, Flipcake. He has a mystery box going. It's a soda mystery box. Um, I want to say it's $35 shipped. You get 2 sodas. You have a chance of getting a Chase soda. Also, there's little surprises in the box that you can get prizes like an LED light from him or dog tags, stuff like that in the box. So make sure you guys check it out. He sold out, like, I think almost half of the boxes already. So gotta support Israel, um, as much as we can. So and I think that's it. I think everybody else is pretty much Mama J sold out of her box.
I'd love to do a mystery box. Problem is shipping from Canada.
Yeah, that would be kind of madness.
Well, it's not even that. We
Go
don't
on
even
his
have.
Instagram, Rosario. I don't know if he's still in here because I
Um,
texted him.
I can look at.
Just
I
got
can
some soda stands. Yeah, Anthony, he told me. That's awesome. I'm so happy that you bought some soda stands from him. They're amazing. I love his soda stands.
actually need to buy some from him.
He sent me a whole bunch. Look, I even have them right here in the front of my desk because as soon as I open a soda, boom, they come out. So I have them right there, so I don't even
Um,
have to go digging for
here,
them.
here we are.
The
Share.
grand prize is JSA certified Shaquille O'Neal pop. That's the top hit.
Here we go. So yep.
So
Now that was as of 2 days ago. I don't know where he's at box wise, but
he's around there. I think he's 18 now.
yeah,
I want to say 18. Laura
yeah.
doesn't understand Canadian mail. Something today costs $15 and it's going to be 14 days to get there.
Okay. Since some people are wondering, and I'll go over it real quick. Basically, how it works is that depending. Oh, speaking of somebody playing music, I have lately. I don't know why, but people here seem to think it's okay to walk around with your phone full blast, playing whatever music you want, which is fine. But at like
Listen,
almost 11 o'clock at night.
Sean, you know, that's probably small peanuts compared to what I go through. My
Oh no!
walls actually vibrate, okay? Because I wish it
Oh
was a
no! No!
full,
If my
a
walls,
full
if my
like
walls,
boom.
no, my walls vibrated. I have a water pump and a bucket. I have no problem hosing people down. But anyways, for shipping here in Canada, how it works is that for me to ship something from Ontario to somewhere in the States on average is about $20. Okay. Now, if I throw an extra pop in, yep, I have that exact same one.
No,
Oh,
baby SS Clara, do you still have your Mando? This
oh.
one? Because it's still there. It hasn't sold yet. Um, I've sold a lot of pops, but not that one. Go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry I
No,
interrupted
no,
you.
no, no, it's quite all right. And as for shipping from Canada and then from the States to Canada is about 20 to, well, yeah, about $20 American. So 20 seems to be the going rate, ironically enough, back and forth. Now, when it comes to time is relative to the distance in the sense of, like, for me to get something, Mama J sent something to me a while back that I purchased off her, and it left her state, which is on the West Coast, to here, which is the East Coast, and I got it here in under a week and a half, really quick. Now, LBD is in Jersey. I'm in Ontario, which is basically a straight line for the purposes of argument.
Right.
I've had stuff take 3 to 4 weeks.
Wow.
So to figure out the timing on that is ridiculous.
Hi, Matt.
like I sent 3 items out but last month I sent one to Claire, one to Ezra, and one to Nancy.
Hi, Collecting with Red. How are you? Go ahead, darling. Go lay
No,
down. I know
no.
people are tired. I think I'm gonna stick with my Saturdays because people are way too tired on Friday nights.
Actually, to be honest with you, I've been having problems sleeping. I think it's just because it's so
Happy?
nice out. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not. How do I say this? I have anemia, and I'm supposed to take iron and vitamin C pills, and I do. But every so often, after taking them for such a long time, I end up getting really bad stomach cramps because that's just how it is. So I take my I take them for a while, I stop taking them, and then I take them for a while. So I have these moments of where I can sleep and I feel great, and then I have other moments where I'm just
That's awesome. That's awesome. Rosario, thank you so much.
I
By
agree.
the way, I'd be greatly appreciative if anyone could check out my version 2.0 channel because I lost all my subscribers. Really?
I've heard of that happening. People have been hacking into people's accounts and deleting all their videos. It happened to a musician, actually. He had over, I think, hold on. Actually, I can find the article. So I'm
Wow.
reading it. Because a Canadian editor here that does music editing posted it on his channel, and I was looking up on it. YouTuber loses all his subscribers to hacker.
That is scary.
Yeah, here it is. YouTuber with 350,000 subscribers was hacked.
300 and he lost all of them?
He lost his channel because they deleted all his videos.
And YouTube can't do anything for him?
As far as I know, they are trying to fix get his stuff back. I don't know. I didn't bother. I mean, this is a while back.
I personally, I have a flash drive hooked up a 1 terabyte to my Mac, and it backs up my Mac every like hour.
Yeah.
So I have a backup copy of every single video I've ever made.
And it's not, and apparently there's others too on here.
So if anything, God forbid, should happen, even and just small fries, they're not going after for small fry. But if anything should happen, I'm able to, just load everything back up to YouTube out of my drive. And people, coming from a technology background, I can't emphasize this enough. Back up your phones. If your phone has an SD card, if you have an Android, back up your pictures and put the setting that every picture you take goes on the SD card and not on the phone's memory. Because if something happens to that phone and the memory goes or something happens, you could always remove that SD card and have all of your information on that card and just put it into the next phone. If you have an iPhone, back everything up to the iCloud, and you can like you say, yeah, the iCloud is something that's that it could also fail. Come on, I mean, they're servers, and something could happen. So,
it's funny. I mean, personally, I mean, if something was to happen to my channel and it got hacked and I lost all my videos, I wouldn't be as annoyed as that as the subscriber count, because that takes a long time for a lot of people.
this is a flash drive. It goes both USB, and if you see it there, it has for the iPhone. You can hook it up right to the bottom of your iPhone. You insert it, and it backs everything up to this USB drive. And it's affordable. It's like $40, $50. And, you say, well, the $40, $50 is a lot. It's not that much I have all my music and all my pictures and everything backed up here just in case, because you never know. You never know if that will happen. Something will happen. I mean, look at all the ransomware attacks that are happening now to different companies. I'm sure
that's why I like having a Pixel, because I mean, every new Pixel I've ever bought, all I had to do was log into my regular Gmail account and then hit backup, and it will literally take all the information from my account, my phone numbers, my texts.
You cannot back up enough.
Yeah.
You can back up to Google. You can back up to what's that other one called? Dropbox.
Yeah.
You can, I mean, back up to everything. Just all you have to do is forget about it, set it up and forget about it. And because I hear so many times people say, can you send me your number again? I lost all my contacts. And I sit here going, how the fuck did they lose all their contacts? How'd you do that?
I lost mine when I went from a Samsung phone to a Google Pixel. For some reason, I lost every phone number, which in retrospect wasn't a bad thing. Sorry.
But if you would have had the stuff backed up on your Google account, you wouldn't have lost them.
No, I wouldn't have.
You know.
But I was kind of glad I lost all those numbers because there was a lot of dead numbers on there, and everyone's guilty of this. You put a number into your phone and you forget to put the name on, so it's like, who the hell's this?
Give me 1 second. Let me go. When was the last time that Clara did a video? I know I've been horrible lately, and I promise to get my shit together sooner or later before I start. But it was funny because I was talking to Isra. All right, let me check this video. Let me see if this video has hashtags. I have no idea what videos have hashtags. No, this one doesn't. Of course, I would pick one that doesn't have a hashtag on it. So then this one does have hashtags. This one has to have hashtags. Yes. All right, so we'll use this one. We'll use my my ketchup chump video to do a giveaway. There we go. I'm back. Let me pull up. And I'm doing it a little bit different. Random comment picker. I'm going to pick the third person because it seems that lately it's the same people over and over again. And I feel so bad for those that always come and never win anything. I just feel horrible. Sometimes I wish I could give everybody something and I can't. Maybe when I hit the lotto and I sit here and just give away, and then I'll be able to give away cars and houses. And
if I hit the lotto, I will disappear for 6 months because I want people to forget that I exist. And I think that's
I'll become Mr. Beast. I'll be Mrs. Beast. Thrown away. Why did they throw you away? And if they did, I'm glad that you were thrown this way. How you doing? I read something, and it was an email that I got from YouTube from Google.
Yeah.
And
oh God,
wrong account. Okay, now we know. And it said that you have to be very careful with your hashtags. Be extremely careful. Do not hashtag things that have nothing to do with your video. They burnt a bunch of accounts because this one guy lost his account because he had been warned, I think, twice, and he kept using the hashtag Mr. Beast. So when people would put Beast, it would show his video, and he got YouTube gave him, I don't know, 1, 2 strikes, and then they just took his channel. So guys, be very careful. They have become, I don't know how they were in the past because I just got here 8 months ago, but they have become very vigilant. And they're watching, and I think their bots or their computers or whatever are catching a lot of stuff that normally wouldn't have been caught. And so you have to be very, very careful with that. Good night, Sharon. Take care. So whenever you hashtag, make sure you hashtag something that has to do with your video. Like if you put, if it's not from Hot Topic, but you put Hot Topic, it's still Funko associated. But Mr. Beast has nothing to do with Funko.
Oh, so I should put Elon Musk and Tesla? Huh. I'll go back and fix that.
Like I made a video once, and I figured I'd do a little bit of baiting on it,
Yeah.
And what I put was something about Dogecoin because it was a rave.
Yeah.
It might not be Dogecoin, but I put something else. But and after I did that way before that article came out, but I didn't hashtag it. I just used clickbait. So you guys have to be careful. Okay, so I want to know who was thrown away.
I have a feeling it was Random is Key TV because they just popped up. That would be nice.
He was here before.
Oh well, I'm putting my money down on that.
No, I don't think so. But anyway, I'm gonna do a giveaway, and I'm going to do it with the video for uh
Is this for the Xbox 360?
no, actually this is for the Lamborghini.
Oh,
uh, let me see how many comments that video has. Yeah, that has 28. Um, yeah, that's for the Lamborghini, Mong.
oh, that would be a white elephant. The insurance alone would kill people.
What?
I can only imagine what the insurance of a Lamborghini would be.
Oh, I don't even want to imagine that. I know that it would be far, far away of what I can afford, or anyone for that matter. But that's why rich people are the ones that have those cars, because they're the only ones that can afford paying insurance for.
You laugh, but I knew a group of older, like we're talking middle-aged men that actually owned I forget what model of Porsche it was, and all four of them owned it and shared in the insurance and took turns driving it just so they could have one.
That's a good idea. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't think it would work with between you and I, but
No, it worked very well. I don't have a driver's license, so I mean,
I mean,
I'd be paying insurance into something that I wouldn't own technically.
that's right, chop and drop, and that's right. I should get a couple of Hot Wheels and give those away as a giveaway. All right, let's do this one, and we are doing. What am I giving away? That'd be nice, right? To figure out what I'm gonna give away. What am I gonna give away? I don't know. I'll figure out something to give away, or maybe I'll just do a $10 gift card so I don't have to pay shipping. Cause all of my pops, guys, go to whatnot. Below PPG, and baby, what I was gonna tell you is make an offer on it. Whatever it is that you can pay or whatever, and I'll accept your offer for the Mando.
350.
But I do, but what's funny? Before I do the giveaway, I know I keep saying I'm gonna do the giveaway. You know what's really funny? So many people try to lowball you. I mean, I'm already giving everything like super below PPG. And they say PPG is just to measure more or less that it's really higher than PPG, and I'm giving it below PPG. And
But
this still
that's
this
the
still
nature.
kind of
But
low.
Clara, that's the nature of selling. I've sold stuff like Pops here in Hamilton, and I lived in the middle of the city where every bus goes to. And I've had people say, "Hey, I'd like to buy this. Can you drop it off at my place?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure. Extra $5. Why? Because I'm taking a city bus. Well, the city bus is $3. You're right. So $5. Like I'm getting dressed, I'm getting out of my house and traveling across town to walk to your door to hand deliver it. I think a $5 delivery fee is more than fair."
Yeah, really. I mean, it's like, come on. Yes, the culinary trapper. I have a bunch of pops on whatnot, and NYC. Yes, I'm glad you got him. And just get ready because I am pulling out a lot of marble. And I know you're a Marvel collector, so I am going to be putting up a lot of pops next week, and a lot of them are from those subscription boxes that I know that you're not subscribed to. So
Actually, I got a message, Papa Licious. He has a pop for me, and we were kind of putting it on hold to see if I get any more stuff in Australia. But it's like, pulp culture has changed their rules now. They're all shipping to Canada, but not the U.S. So okay, I'll.
it's okay, Kenneth. Now remember, guys, you're my supporters. You guys can always offer me because it's blind. You don't know who's giving you. You can always inbox me and say, Clara, I'm going to make you an offer for this. And, I mean, just be fair with me because, I'm trying to make a little money off of this. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm just trying to basically get back, what I paid for the pops and whatnot so I can recuperate some of my money back.
That seems
But some of
reasonable.
them are like really high. Like there's this pop here that to me I mean, whoever collects it collects it. It's from something called Steven's Universe.
Yes, Steven Universe.
And it's pink diamond, right? Now, when I looked up the PPG of this thing, it's $85. $85
Yep.
for this thing. I think I put it up. I don't remember what I put it up for, but I think I put it up for like 80 or 75. But then you got a wise guy coming and saying, Oh, I'll give you 50. Like I put the Victor Geist on the organ,
Hmm.
the Haunted Mansion. His PPG I think is I want to say it's 38 or $40 or something. I put him down for 33. Somebody actually wanted to give me $20 for him. I'm like, "Are you No, I rejected it cuz I'm like, "Are you serious?"
I actually lowballed somebody and they accepted it, which blew my mind. It was for my Freddy Funko. I lowballed them, I think, by like $80, and they were like, "Yeah, sure, okay."
I sometimes I just like look at it and go, you know what? This pop might never sell if I don't if I don't accept those $15, or whatever it
Yeah.
might be. And I'll do it. But there are some pops that I know are valuable. Like that's one of them that I'm not going to go like the Count, the Sesame Street. It's
Yep.
damaged. It's $85 PPG. It's down there for 65 because it has damage on it. Don't come and offer me 45. Somebody offered $45. I'm like, have you lost your freaking mind? I'm not gonna give you an $85 pop, even if the box has a little damage, because chances are you might even be an out of box collector.
That's why actually one of the reasons why I stay away from selling stuff on eBay is because I've had too many friggin' people I've mailed stuff out and they're going, you didn't wrap this properly. And anybody who's ever bought from me, I overkill. So there's no.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know that. I
Yeah.
wrap everything really well. They can't ding me for that.
But
And then I try only to put pops up that I have a box for.
mm,
Because that's another thing. They only give you 48 hours to fucking ship this stuff. And then, if you don't have a box for it, you're going crazy looking for a box, even though they say, they say 48, but they'll give you a little bit more time.
mm,
But I don't want to get a negative review. So I only put up things like I put up, oh, wow, I have to pack it. I did sell the Victor guys because I guess the person wanted it bad enough that he went up to 28. And I was like, you know what? It's probably the same person. I have it for 33. I was like, I'll take the $5 loss and just to get rid of it. Cause I'm up to the point where I just want to get rid of them.
yeah, I'm like
And there's so many.
I have to spend. I'm actually probably just gonna call a friend over and say, "Hey, look, because I know this is a horrible thing, but he's got really bad OCD. So I'm thinking of inviting him over and say, hey, dude, I will pay you in food if you will help me organize these. And here's a list of the ones that I need to have taken out of the collection. Because, for instance, I spent an hour trying to find the one for Ross for the Cheers one.
Uh-huh.
No luck.
Oh, you know
Like
what?
I have. Keep in mind, okay, all these shelves here that you see, each shelf holds, what is it? Hold on just a second. 5, so 10, 30, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150 pops per shelf, okay? So, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 shelves. They're almost full. So to go through each shelf, just in this room alone, to try to find 2 pops.
Yeah. Well, this wall is 5 deep,
Hmm.
and I have 12-foot ceilings. They're almost all the way up. To find one pop and to move, I mean, the other day I actually moved them all because I was looking for Carnage and I still haven't found them. So Carnage must have left the house somehow. But I see that DPJ wrote, I got a negative review because the free pop protector that I included was a little scratched. The figure was fine. People can be awful. Yeah, they could be. Me, I don't, I buy vaulted vinyl pop protectors. I'm not selling you my pops with vaulted vinyl because I have plenty of pops that don't have protectors that I
Mhm.
can use a vaulted vinyl. But I either bubble wrap it really well or I put it in a sorter. If the pop is over $15, it's going out in a sorter. You know, if it's below that, I'm putting it on bubble wrap. And then I have the single boxes, even though I can ship in bigger boxes if I want to, because the label's already paid for, which is the most awesome part about selling on Whatnot, that you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about the labels. Um, but and that's why, also the big pops, like I
Right,
have
Nadia.
good night, Nadia. I also have the Jungle Cruise uh whatever that is, the ship, the boat. I have it on there. And there's going to be really good pops. I'm just trying to get rid of all the low end pops, and then I'll start with the mid tier pops.
Well, I know last Christmas I gave away, I think it was 115 pops. Because of COVID, things were a little more difficult, but I literally started with Ronald McDonald House because that was, this is my laziness showing. I started with whatever charity was within walking distance of my place, and then slowly started, and eventually I found a halfway house that took 100 and, but like I said, 112 pops. And these were ones that were damaged, like I got in mystery boxes, or ones that just got damaged from wear and tear. And I just showed up and I said, "Here you guys go." And they're like, "Wow." I said, "You can take them out of the box. You can keep them in the box. You can," because it's around Christmas time, right? I said, "Or you can, whatever you want."
I said, I give all my pops that are like $5 in value or lower, or I give them all to my ex-partner. She has like, I don't know, she has like a football team worth of grandchildren, so she can give them all away to her grandkids. And some of them are really cool. It baffles me that some of the most cool pops have such little value.
You know what the funny part was after I did that, and this was not that I was expecting. They're like, "Oh, can for our purposes of our books, right? Can we have your name and address and all that?" I said, "Yeah, sure. Not a problem." They sent me a donation receipt for tax purposes. I was like, that wasn't why I did that. I wasn't looking to get a tax break.
Yeah, but they do it.
So
Will says that he just sold his 50th item on Whatnot. Nice, Will. I've sold about 25 at this point.
I think,
but I mean, I would love to get an auction. I think honestly, at this point, as many times have I applied, as many times, I have a feeling I've been blacklisted. I think somebody put a bad word for me in Whatnot, that they know the people that they do business with. I'm not gonna say any names. I'll leave it up to your imaginations. Because I can't get an auction. And I see people getting auctions that are like, really? They got an auction and I can't get an auction? It's just mind boggling to me. But if I was to be able to get an auction, or, I'd be able to probably clear it all out in, like I say, maybe 2 auctions or 3 auctions. And I probably would make a little bit more of money than what I'm making by selling them each individual on the app.
Yeah, because I know a mutual friend of ours has sold at least over 100 items from just doing live auctions. Granted, he definitely needs to get himself a printer for his labeling.
Yeah, the him in a chair. But
you know what the sad part was? The other day I was going on Amazon looking for cheap computer chairs, and just to sit there and put down.
No, I got one better for you. I was in IKEA today, and I was actually looking at computer chairs for him, and I was like, I swear to God, but I've never seen LBD, so I don't know his height. Like, like you could see somebody, but you Claire, really don't know what their dimensions are.
Claire, you could have easily messaged me. I have talked to him. I know how tall he is. I know his dimensions. I know his weight, and I know what he needs, because we have talked about. Because when I bought my chair, him and I had like a 2-hour conversations on chairs and what we were looking for in a chair. So I know what would
a chair is a pretty personal item, honestly. I mean, I've been sitting my ass and I don't know how many freaking chairs to see, and I find comfortable. I mean, in IKEA, there was one today that was pretty cool, but when I looked at the price, it was $249, and it was like, for what? I mean, it was comfortable, but it wasn't all that. It didn't have that many adjustments that you can make to it for them to charge $249.
The most comfortable chair I ever sat in, and it's long dead and gone to the universe. My father was my thing was CB radios when I was a teenager, and my father has been to my house. I know how short he is. Yeah,
I always forget I have this function.
And it was my father's chair that I had for his CB room. It was one of those old office chairs, but it was made of like actual fabric and like nice sponge foam. And because it had been, used throughout the years, looked like it was from the 70s, but it was comfortable.
The bad thing about Ah, Matt started following me. The bad thing about that, Clarissa, I thought about doing an IG live or a YouTube auction or something, but you
Mm,
have to be very careful because there is a time delay.
yeah.
You know, Flipcake, get out. Go watch a movie. Look what he wrote. He's always taunting me with that thing, and I see it like a mile away. No matter how many other messages there are there. Um, what was I saying? He just totally disrupted my train. And so, oh, that there's always that time delay. So if there are two people that are actually kind of like going, at each other for that one pot, and you cut it, you really can't tell who was the last bidder fairly because of the time delay.
Hmm.
So that's why I don't want to do a whatnot auction on there. Hey, Spectre, what's up?
Oh, my chair is just under 700.
My chair I use is $1,500. Damn, boy. What does it have?
It's probably a gaming chair, and it probably also has plugins and sound effects to go with it. Would be my guess, because I know some of the higher end gaming chairs have like massage features. Because this chair, like if I had gotten all the bells and whistles on it, would have been about 1,500.
Well,
But
Flip Take, it fits my collection beautifully. Look, it's got a spot right there. So, we can talk business, dude.
it just doesn't fit my collection.
Doesn't fit his collection.
Uh,
He's just daunting me. He loves to
Speaking of which,
bust
Flipcake,
my
I need
chops.
to get some more some more of your wares because I have some cans coming in soon.
How you doing, Dead Zone? I didn't say hi to you before, but I saw your comment about OBD. Yeah, but it's like getting a computer chair is very, very, very personal purchase. I don't know, It's like you have to sit your ass down for a few minutes and see how comfortable your cheeks are.
I really wish they would design a chair that when it's warm and you're wearing shorts, you don't become one with it.
Oh my god! Oh no! Wait, that wasn't it. It was this one. Oh my god! Ah.
Why do I see Denzel with a chair like that saying to his kids, "Daddy's gaming, close the door."
I thought of for a second when he said that I thought of what were they called? Benwell balls.
Oh, there was a cartoon, and this guy has a set of them in his hands, and he thinks it's like one of those meditation things. And someone goes, "These are really small, but they're great." And somebody whispers in his ear, and he's like, "Oh God!" And he drops them on the ground.
Oh my God, Gooey Love Nut says she paid $1,500 for her whole minivan. Oh my God, that Dead Zone, I love you. I needed that laugh. Look, it made me even tear up. I needed that laugh really bad. Thank you so much. Because I don't know why that was the first visual that I had in my mind. Benwell balls. My desk I use is about $2,000, and monitor arms are about 12.
I thought about getting monitor arms for this desk, and then I was like, no, that's just one more thing I got to put together, and these are fine where they are. Because I never move the monitors anyways. I have two on each side and one in the center. That's all I need.
I don't. I have my monitor on a stand
Yeah.
to raise it up because it's such a big monitor. But the other day you gave me a great idea because I have a 32-inch TV also.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about it, and I was like, that's overkill. 64 inches of monitor space on top of the desk is just overkill.
You know what? I thought the same thing too, but you need to also realize too, like for instance, when I'm talking to you guys, I can partition each of my browser windows. So I could have a really nice size, like obviously for StreamYard on this side, and I can have what do you call it, YouTube running on here. And when I'm pulling stuff up, like either on my live streams, LBDs, or like tonight's, I have the two monitors on the side here. Now, the only what I would say ostentatious thing I have for this setup is, well, the one monitor is a touch monitor, and occasionally I've used that while I'm in the middle of like if I want to flip through something.
Also, no wonder you can have those expensive things if they hooked you up. What's
Yeah,
that doesn't count.
I was gonna say, yeah, if I had somebody hooking me up, I mean, the only people I know that could build me stuff are because we live in a city of metal fabricators. I could get someone to build me a really nice desk. Like I had a design of a desk of you know those butcher
Block.
block tabletops that you see that you can buy just by themselves.
That's
I
what I have.
wanted yeah, I wanted to get one where it's like the actual wood that's been stained.
I bought one and I bought a kitchen counter table, a block tabletop
Yeah,
in IKEA, and I put it on top of two file cabinets. You know, the
yeah,
normal tech
yeah.
YouTube setup because
Well,
I
I
was
have
all into tech.
well, I have two tables side by side, and then I bought that fake leather that they put on couches.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a fabric district here in town, so I went over there and I said, looked at the lady, and said, I got a really weird request, and she's like, we're in Hamilton, we sell fabric. What is weird? I said, this is the size of the desk, and I want to use this stuff as a tablecloth. And she's like, oh, okay, sure, not a problem. So she measured it out, cut it out, actually hemmed it for me for free on the spot.
Nice.
And the only problem I had was carrying it home.
Because it was heavy. It was a lot, right?
Oh, walking on the bus, the guy's like, you know what? Just get in the back. Don't even worry about your fare. Just get in the back. Where are you going? Downtown? Okay. And I'm sitting there in the back with this thing that looks like a bazooka, trying not to drop because I don't want it to touch the floor.
Probably everybody was probably giving you an eye like, is there a gun in there? All right.
No. The bus I took is the Barton bus, and anybody who ever lives in the city, the Barton bus is its own Coney Island.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking people that have never known the touch of soap, people that were clearly, don't realize the volume of their voice.
Oh, he has a lift desk. You know, in hindsight, I wish I would have gotten one of those because it sometimes it would be nice to stand, even if it's to do a video, to stand up instead of sitting down all the time. Like I bought a tripod, that holds the phone and stuff, but it's kind of blind. I have to figure out how to kind of mirror it to the laptop or something so I can watch what I'm doing because it's kind of weird, like not to know what you're doing and not to see yourself. Like I'm used to already seeing myself when I'm recording a video.
Well, actually, Claire, I bought a gimbal for mine, and it has software where you can have the phone face like the screen facing you,
Mm-hmm.
and then it will use the selfie cam. Now, granted, selfie cams aren't the best, but because of that, with the software, because it tracks your face,
Right.
so the gimbal is constantly moving as you're walking. Because I have a video up where I actually tried the gimbal, and it looks really weird because I was spinning with it, and of course I'm always dead center in the frame. Meanwhile, you see like everything in the background, moving. But my master plan was like when I was going to go to conventions and stuff, I could have this thing on a gimbal, hold it out here, and regardless of where I was moving or what I was looking at, it would always be in frame. And I could just look over my shoulder and see on the screen what it's projecting.
That's the thing that with I only used it once, and the iPhone I did it with the back camera because much better camera. The front camera is crap.
Yeah,
the video doesn't come out very good, but
well, you can
figure it out.
I was gonna say with this one you can switch back, like you can push a button and it will flip back over and start up the other camera.
Okay,
so you can hold it like this, like you're looking. But let's say, for instance, you want to make sure, you're like, hi, this is what I'm doing. You push a button on the actual thing and it will flip itself over and then start a new.
Right now I'm clearing up like a Mac, an iMac, my older iMac that I have, and I have to figure out, I have to take it to UPS, which that thing weighs a ton, but take it over to UPS to see, to ship it over because it's a fantastic computer and it still works just fine. And I'm shipping it to someone. And then today I was looking at the new iMacs at the Apple store. My God, they're like paper thin. They're like an inch. I don't even know if it's an inch thick. They're unreal, and they have a front-facing camera that's a 1080p now, and they have a new software in them that if you move, it widens. The camera follows you.
Yep.
So it's freaking amazing. So I'm looking at it and I'm going, let's see. How much trouble would I be in if I spend $1,499 on this computer? And I could set it up in my other room, that I have a bunch of Funko Pops there too, and I can make videos there. But I don't want to get ahead of myself because, like I've said, I don't know what's going to happen, so I need to kind of wait. But let's hit this button 3 times and see what we get. I don't know. Let me see if anybody. I know people are probably going. Is she gonna shut up and do the giveaway?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
well, see, you gave time for somebody to go over there and join.
I'm gonna crash soon myself.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
I get to work tomorrow morning.
No, absolutely.
Yay!
I get to sleep or not, whatever. Okay, third one. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Number uno would be baby eyes. Sorry, baby eyes. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Let's refresh it again. Numero dos,
Ooh.
Roscoe Pops. And número tres, En Acevedo. En Acevedo. She usually doesn't come on the late night lives, but that's who it is. And I will be. Let me just write this down. Acevedo.
Oh, that feels really good.
And it
Nice
was
cool breeze just finally blew through here.
Baby Ice and Roscoe Pops. Came out. Okay. What? A nice little breeze?
Nice cool. Oh yeah, it's been muggy here all day.
Oh, it was horrible here. And we had such a thunderstorm. There was even hail.
Yeah, I saw that. I was looking at some. It's an Instagrammer called Brooklyn something, and I was looking at it going, "Oh, that's nice. I'm glad it's there."
It was crazy. It was crazy here. I mean, it just got pitch dark out of nowhere. It was cloudy all day, but it just got like super pitch dark, and the wind unleashed, and all of a sudden it started pouring. It was madness. People were running in the street screaming. I was like,
Yeah, but I saw the size of the hail. It wasn't anything like. It would be irritating and annoying, but it's not anything detrimental. I mean, it was smaller than a pea, most of it.
I know, I hear you, but hopefully I'll get my shit together, guys. And I just want to say that I appreciate everybody that sticks with me and helps me and motivates me, and talks to me. I don't reach out to everyone, but there are certain few that I reach out to, and they're always there for me, and they're always kind of encourage me and push me, and kind of like make me feel like everything might be okay. Um, Again, this has nothing to do per se with YouTube, even though there is a lot of stuff going on in YouTube. But I've decided to kind of like not let that bother me, that I have bigger fish to fry when it comes to my personal life,
Mm.
and what direction I'm going to take and what I'm going to do, because I know I have to move from here at some point or another, because this is getting like the wild west here. So there's there's a lot of stuff that's going on, but I just kind of like to thank everyone that sticks with me and comes in at the drop of a hat when I do a live, and you all come and support me. And I'm still playing, quite honestly, to be, I'm always honest with all of you, everyone. I'm that's who I am, and I'll always be that way, even though I afterwards, the repercussions are, oh, sorry, I meant to take it off, even though the repercussions are awful for me after, for being honest. But I'm still playing with whether I'm going to do Friday nights or whether I am going to do Saturdays, because it seems like no matter what night I do, there's always someone going up against my life. I'm getting tired of it. It affects me sometimes. It angers me sometimes. Then sometimes I'm like, fuck it, I don't care. Um, but it's like I'm trying to find a niche. And right now, I'm seeing so many people going live on Friday nights that it is so ridiculous at this point. I mean, I've actually had people ask me, "Why are you going live on Friday nights?" Like, hello, I was doing it like for a while, and all I did was just stay where Rob left. I didn't, I'm not taking over something that didn't belong to me. And I've said this before, I was already here. It
Mhm.
seems like you're the one that wants to take over, not me. And in order to avoid some of that uncomfortness and animosity that I am getting because I decided to do this, I don't know if I'm just going to stay with my Saturday lives, which I know a lot of you liked and a lot of you participated just as much as you participate in my Friday lives. And I don't care. I get down and raunchy anyway. like I've said over and over and over again, I have all the numbers. I can monetize tonight if I wanted to, but I don't want to because I want to keep it, that I can curse and say whatever I want and not worry about, anything stupid like YouTube, the Gestapo, trying to, censor me or commercial. They're putting commercials in front of my videos anyway. So, let them keep the nickel. Um, so I'm still trying to get the niche. I'm still trying to develop to see what I'm gonna do, because if I do the Friday night show, I said I was gonna do games and whatnot. But if I don't stay on Friday nights and I go to Saturday, so I decided that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a poll on YouTube, and I want each and every one of you to look for it. I'm gonna put on Instagram when I do put it up, and I want you to tell me what you like best. Did you like the Saturday Shoot the Breeze shows better, or do you like Friday nights better? And whichever one you like better, I will do. Sundays, I'm not going to do. I will do a Sunday show occasionally, even if I go against someone. I don't care, because at this point, nobody cares about going against me. Whenever Ross is off and he wants to go, I know he loves to go live with me, and I will do that for him. But other than that, I probably won't do the Sunday shows anymore. But I'm gonna put it up. Baby Eyes goes both. Um, I'm gonna put it up, and I'm gonna see which one you guys want to do better. If you want me to do the Friday, and I know maybe both, but let's just pick one for now, and let's see where it goes from there, so I can develop that show. It's hard. It's not easy to develop a show to keep you guys, um, you know, interested, and to keep you guys, like coming back for more. I will go live whenever the fuck I like. I hear you, Dead. I hear that. I hear that. I try to be respectful, and I try to, work my way around it, but I'm going to start getting the same attitude, because what is it that they say? Do unto others what they do unto you. So I will start doing it, and I go live too. I was like, tonight I said I'm not going live, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. I'm going live. The hell with that. And here we are with the gay flag flying right above us. Happy Pride, everyone. Um,
Really,
and
I wasn't aware that it was Pride Month. I'd been asleep for the last 4 days.
yeah, because now it's not a week. It's not a weekend, and it's not a week. Now it's the entire month. Because
Well, it's like
we
I told you the other day. As soon as
we
June 1st, as soon as I hit June 1st, everything on Instagram was rainbows
yeah, I
everywhere.
went to the mall today. Everything was right. Coach had rainbow back. I mean, it was like I was like looking. I'm going, what the hell is this? So it's become a business, and it's become a moneymaker. So now it's not a weekend. It's not a week. Now it's an entire month. It went like, mystery grails. They went from, from, from 12:50 to 15 to 7:50, 17:50. So
Well, looks like everyone's putting down their live times. I'm going to be live starting Monday at 3 o'clock, and I'm going to go until I collapse.
hey, I still want to do a 24-hour live. I don't need to do a 24-hour live, but I still want to have that experience of doing a 24-hour live.
I've thought about doing it. The problem with it is the logistics of you need other people to keep you going, because let's be honest, most people are good for 15 hours. Here's an example. Last weekend, I got 2 hours sleep. I did a 10-hour shift. As soon as I finished that shift, I think I'm going to talk to you on Instagram briefly. I talked to LBD, and then I went into my room. I put on a TV show. I had a sandwich. I woke up, half the sandwich was still on the plate on the nightstand, and I fell asleep at 7:30, and I didn't wake up until 7 o'clock. So I know for a fact that if I push myself like that, I could do it, but it'd be like, hey guys, I'm great, I'm fine, doing wonderful. And as soon as I turn all this off, I'd be sitting there going, okay, now I need to make it to the bed. Just get to
I stayed up all night with you guys one time.
yeah.
It was like 6 o'clock in the morning by the time I went to bed. And for New Year's too, I stayed up with the McDorks. Like we said Happy New Year, the entire globe, I think.
I
So Baby Ice, we shall do a live that Sunday. Of course I'll do a live that Sunday for you, and we'll celebrate your birthday. Absolutely. Um but I know you got to go. I know you're tired. Uh,
Yeah, I gotta crash because
Anything coming up, buddy, besides your Freedom Live next Wednesday?
yes.
Definitely. I'll be on that live, guys. So come on, everybody, write it on your calendar, set your reminders.
Actually, you know what the weirdest thing is? I'm losing like 5 subs well, sorry, I lost 5 subs, then I got back 3, and then I lost 2. Like it's like it's been doing this weird fluctuation thing the past couple of
It's
days.
it's YouTube though. It's not your subs actually. It's YouTube. That happened to me a couple of weeks ago, and then it leveled out, and a lot of people have complained about it. And I was saying earlier that the funny thing is that I broke my pen because I was just twirling it around. I was saying that the funny thing is that I have not really been on very much of a schedule on
Mm-hmm.
YouTube these last 2 or 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yet it's been funny because I have steadily gained 5 to 6 subscribers a day.
Well, my goal is what we're. Oh yeah. So next Wednesday, here in Canada, well, Ontario specifically, we are still in a lockdown. Not this weekend, but next weekend, I shall be free, which means stores will open up, and I'll be. Granted, I'll be working that weekend, but excuse me, I'm so sorry. So, anyways, this Wednesday coming up, I'm going to be doing a basically a giveaway. I'm going to do the announcement. Announcement will be live on my Instagram tomorrow night. I'll put a little video on YouTube, but I'm going to be giving away 2 pops. It's going to be just the basic Wednesday night stuff. It's just going to be some giveaway stuff. That's basically it. Because I've been stuck in my place now for almost 2.5, getting close to 3 months, and I'm getting stir crazy.
How are you doing the giveaway?
Uh, I'm going to be doing I'm doing a trivia game of I'm aiming for 20 questions or 15. I haven't decided on that aspect of things. I'll figure that out tomorrow while I'm at work. But it's going to be a trivia thing, and basically whoever the 2 winners are,
Mm-hmm.
we'll get that. So it's not going to be any hashtag stuff. It's not going to be any of that. Just you need to be there, take part in the contest, and well, I currently have none in the house, but I'll get some soon. Dead Zone. But anyway, so it's going to be a trivia. It's going to be on Canadian history because I thought it would be fun.
Oh dear Lord! Like seriously?
I'm not going to be
But that's
anything.
not. Wait. Hold on. Now I gotta speak for my fellow United States. That's not fair because you have a lot of Canadian subscribers. You know, so they're gonna know a lot more Canadian history than.
I'm not going anything obscure. This is like current, like stuff within the past 20 years.
Oh,
Any
listen, I just learned about Canada through you in the last 8 months. So how the fuck am I supposed to know anything about 20 years ago? Are you kidding me? No, that's not a fair. That come on, guys, you fight for me. That's not a fair subject. I am sorry, Canadian. No. You can't do it like that. Because
come on, I know American history, and I
no, you're above average intelligence here. You know, and it's
I
like
appreciate the ego boost at this late in the morning.
but I think it should have to be something that's a little bit, known and neutral to both countries, not just Canadian, because you have a lot of Canadian people over there. You have Bev, you have Nightshade, you have who else? That they're gonna put us under the table on that, and then they're gonna boast about it. So just think about it. Just think about it and run it through with LBD. But I don't think it's fair. I think you got to do something that's a little bit more universal.
Well, I also have to get off my ass and get it done, but that'll be a Saturday thing. But yeah, it's lumberjack pops. But basically, yeah, that's going to be look, they're barely teaching American history.
Oh, did you guys hear about the scandal Jeopardy? The last question was something that had to do with the Gettysburg Address, and all 3 contestants could not answer the question correctly, and people just wrote about it like, how the hell can you not know?
What was the question?
It's where is this phrase from? We the people, something people, and that's from the Gettysburg Address.
Yeah,
from
we the people
Abraham
of this great nation.
And they didn't know it. They didn't know that was Abraham Lincoln and the Gettysburg Address.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Gettysburg, if I remember correctly, was a 2 to 3 day battle. I forget what the casualties were, but after that was done, literally, still the battlefield was still smoking, and he did his address there. And I believe it starts, what is it, four score 7 year ago, our forefathers set a great upon this great
Okay,
nation.
now, this guy, say, hey, Last, catch him. How you doing? Quick draw. What's up? So you put us to shame here. You
What?
know, yeah, I know some parts of it, but I can't, I can't recite it from memory. But none of these three contestants knew. Like, I would have known that phrase was from that. The Wolverine trivia. He is
Well, a lot of the questions are going to be things like, what is the capital of Canada? Things like that.
Mm.
Not anything in depth, like who was our first prime minister, what does the governor general do? Because hell, even
Well,
kids
then you should do it fair. Then you should make it, if you're gonna make it 20 questions, then you should make it 10 questions American and 10 questions Canadian.
I could do that. Who won the War of 1812?
So it could be both, and don't go into recent events in history. Don't go all the way to fucking 1812. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares at this point?
You would be surprised. There are a lot. There's a group, at least on your side of the border, called the Minutemen that apparently will watch the borders on both sides of your country. And they do line up on. Okay, let's stop that for a second. I don't know why does my phone do that? Sorry about that, people. I apologize.
You see, LBD's not here today. We can't blame him. We've had no audio problems today.
I'm glad this actually happened now. I'm just trying to figure out why.
Frank, what's up, Frank? How you doing, my love? It's
that should hopefully rectify it.
We have had no problems with audio, so we know that it is LBD.
But oh gosh, I forgot what was it. Yeah. So, anyways, there's a group of individuals call themselves the Minutemen. And now, if anybody lives in Fort Erie or has ever been to Fort Erie, regardless of what side you're on, there is a big ass river with a really strong rapids. And these guys will literally line up in lawn chairs on the American side, making sure that no Canadians will try to cross the river. And they do it every so often. Because I remember
I was heard about the Minutemen.
Yeah, and I laughed about it. I was like, "Are you kidding? That water is always 20 degrees colder than both lakes. So if you don't get hypothermia, you're gonna get washed. You're gonna get washed out."
Wow, that's crazy.
The current's too strong. Like you watch birds, and the birds will land on the water, and because most birds will try to stay within it, and they just.
If you bunt a plate of poutine across the border, does it cast a shadow? I didn't even know what poutine was till the other day. I mean, you would have said poutine to me. I thought you would, like in Spanish, it's puta. So it's like, that's a whore. So I would have thought you were talking about something along those lines.
You know what the worst part about poutine is, to be really honest with you, aside from the fact that, it's that it's a combination of cheese, gravy, and French fries. If you don't clean the plate after you eat the meal and you put it in the sink and you come back like an hour later, because that gravy and cheese congeals, it is a pain in the ass to clean off.
That's more or less like eggs, right? Like when you fry eggs and the yellow of the egg stays on the plate. And if you do not put water in that plate to wash that off, it's like concrete, man.
It's like a friend of mine, he thought it was disgusting, but I was like, it's like, where are you going? Going to the bathroom. Why with the plate? I said, because this stuff is stuck on there. And I have a scraper that's meant for scraping plates. And I was scraping everything because I didn't want it to gunk up the sink. First word. Actually, the first word I ever learned in another language was fungul. And that was because
fungul.
My grandmother's neighbor was arguing with her husband, and I was friends with the neighbor's kids, and they spoke English, but their mother didn't, like really badly broken English. And I guess he must have done something. And she's like yelling the word over and over again at the top of her lungs. And I was like 10. I went, I know that word. I don't know the language, but I know that word. And I asked her, I said, is that what I think it is? And she's like, yeah. What did your dad do? It's not important. But that's all she kept yelling.
Oh my God.
We're definitely I'm not going to ask how quick
I'm
draw
not gonna
knows that.
ask either, you know, because your mother might be listening in.
What you do in the comfort of a Motel 6 is your own business.
Motel 6. Motel. Don't they have 8 too?
I have no idea. Years ago, I went to the Fan Expo and we decided to stay an extra day, but we didn't hadn't paid for our hotel room for the extra day. So a friend of mine's like, "Hey, I found another hotel. It's only like 4 blocks that way." And I'm in Toronto, and I'm going, "That's not really the best part of town." Yeah, but all of us can stay there for like $40 a piece for one night. I've never ever been in a hotel where I've literally sat on a chair after I put newspaper down and I sat there for the entire night, did not sleep, even though I had a bed that I could have slept in.
You could
Wake
actually hear the bed bugs walking, right?
No, it wasn't even the bed bugs. It was the fact of twice the cops showed up and arrested somebody in like different rooms. And I was like, my friend's going, "Are you scared?" I said, "I'm not scared. I'm hyper vigilant right now because the cops have come by twice. It is 2 a.m. We still have another 4 hours. So you know what? I'm going to sit my ass here, and as soon as it becomes 6 o'clock, I'm getting breakfast and getting on the next train out of here."
Wow. Wow. That's
He's like,
crazy.
"Oh,
That's the Howard Johnson here. No, Lisa, there's one by Throg's Neck but it's in the Bronx. It's like on the underneath the L, like on Tremont Avenue or something like that. It's a real seedy hotel that's like right in the corner. Yeah, I look at that hotel and go, how why would anybody go in there even if it's just for a quickie?"
you know what blows my mind? People that actually make hotels like that, they're home, like they pay monthly rent."
Well, well, there's a lot of seniors that live but in real hotels. Like nice hotels.
No,
Uh,
no, I'm talking like seedy ones because here, yes, wine. It was invented in London, Ontario, which also, fun fact, has the highest rate of serial killers in their history. Come
um,
from there, yeah. Uh,
you know where there a lot of old people live too? On
Florida.
cruise ships.
I never thought about that. I
Instead
know.
instead of going to a nursing home or whatever, or
Yeah,
an independent living, what they do is they go from one cruise to the other, and it's cheaper for them, believe it or not, yearly. And at the cruise ship, they have a room, they have entertainment, they have 3 meals a day plus snacks, and they travel.
friend of mine lost his passport once on a cruise ship. He had it in his front pocket like an idiot and was looking at the rail. And they even have signs everywhere. Like, if you look over the rail, nothing in your front pocket of value. Glasses, cell phones, like they give examples and passports as well. And, because they have internet, right? So he's like sending messages back and forth and to some of his friends and sends a picture. And he's like, you see a picture of this really lovely sunset. And there's the wake of the boat. And he goes, somewhere in the background of this photo is my passport. I was like, how
just
did you lose your
just
passport?
floating in the water.
So it's like, apparently, a long story short, they had to you had to go through like some consulate service and wherever the boat, because you know how they dock so you can shop and stuff. He had to get some type of certificate from some Canadian consulate, someplace where they stopped at, in substitution for his passport.
I was reading in Passport Ocean that there was these fishermen off Dubai that there is something that grows inside whales, the,
Yeah, amber oil.
and it's used for perfumes.
Yep.
And they found a dead whale, and they opened it up, and they found 200 and I think 40 or 50 pounds of this stuff, and they
Yep.
got something like 20 or 30 million dollars for it. Because you can't sell it here in the United States, but over there they could sell it. Or it was a ridiculous amount of 3.2 million. So it was a ridiculous amount of money for these 200 and something pounds of whatever this thing is.
Yeah, whale perfume, basically.
Yeah, they're used in all kinds of perfumes and stuff like that. I was like, Jesus Christ, whale vomit. That's exactly what it is.
It's ambergris. Yes, I'm the only reason I'm familiar with it was in college. I had a friend of mine who was big into essential oils, And the one day he comes in and he's happier than a pig in shit. He's got this tiny, tiny little nugget of something. And of course, when you're in college and you see a tiny nugget of something, you're like,
Can we smoke
that,
some?
yeah, it's like, there are other ways of staying up for an exam than that, right? And he's like, no, it's this. And I was like, what's it for? He goes, it's used for perfume, because he used to have like frankincense and all that other stuff, right? And I'm like, so because he was going for organic chemistry, he's like, I'm going to try to distill the oil out of it. And I was like, big deal. And then he showed me, you can literally find it on the beaches sometime. And if you can sell it, yeah, you make a lot of money, man.
Yeah, you can't sell it here in the United States, but you could sell it abroad. So jail has 3 meals a day. I could tell you a lot of other things that jail probably does have that I don't want. Baby ice. I'd rather be on a cruise ship.
Especially and being a guy, I like the idea that I'm not in a committed relationship, whether it be by my choice or other.
Yeah, I remember that when the whale washed up on the shores. Sometimes the only way to move a whale, especially, I mean, a whale can weigh up to a ton.
Yeah.
And sometimes the only way to do it is to blow them up, unfortunately, because
Well,
there's just no way of moving them.
But the one she's talking about was because this whale had sat for a couple days, the gases inside had built up. So when they blew it up, it went, because these guys were amateur hour. It wasn't like a professional demolition man. So when this thing blew up, bits of it were crushing cars, knocking people over, just like, think of that song "It's Raining Men," but instead whale bits.
Oh
people,
no.
Anybody within like a certain radius was just, and people had like broken bones and stuff. Because could you imagine going to a doctor? What happened? I got hit with a piece of whale at about 20 miles an hour. And there's pictures of cars that are like sandwiched with like whale viscera. Is the only way to describe it.
God, I can imagine the smell.
It's not even the smell at that point, because at which point, because it's all around you, you would, you'd get desensitized. Think of the aftermath. You have to go to your insurance company, like, yeah, my car's destroyed. What happened? Like, is whale covered? Is it under collision? Is it under act of God? Like,
I know, right? What would it be under? Act of God? No, it wasn't an act of God, really. If you really look at it,
the only person you could sue is the city for hiring, some guy going, hey, I know what dynamite is. That's great.
Well, at that point, Frank, you'd probably be lucky to get hit with that.
It's okay. I remember watching a documentary on whales, and the guy who's got like this. Of course, every documentary with any animal show, it's got to be a British person. It can never be just your average Joe. It's always got to be that David Attenborough feeling. And this guy was going on about whales, and he's like, and their testicles are roughly the shape and size of a Volkswagen Beetle. And I'm sitting there going, who the hell was sitting there going, huh? That looks a lot like my car. You know what? Sitting there measuring tape, or probably some German who was designing. I was like, I can make a car of that. Natured inspired design.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. Heard a guy got mushroom tatted from it.
Do you know what mushroom tat is?
No.
It's when a man hits a woman very hard with something and it leaves a bruise on the side of their face.
Oh.
I'm sure you can use your imagination.
Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. That yeah.
Quick draw. I think at that speed and you'd be gone.
Explain that one.
Could you imagine too, like somebody getting killed by that? Daddy's not coming home. What happened? Well, we're gonna laugh about this 20 years from now, but right now.
Hi, K Titus. How are ya?
Baby Space Free Willy. Hey, K Titus. How you doing, man?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's
a visual that I shall not want to think about as I lay my head on my pillow tonight.
It's okay. I remember as a child growing up, somebody's cow got on the train tracks, and kind of like the kids from Stand By Me. It's like, hey, you want to see a dead body? So we went down to the train tracks, and interesting story. If an animal or something gets hit hard enough, it will end in the trees.
Whew.
Like all because somehow this cow managed to break through the fence and swim across like a little shallow river, and I don't know how it didn't hear the train, but the train certainly found it.
Or maybe it just didn't move fast enough, you know?
Or maybe it was just one of those cows, like, I'm tired. I don't want to deal with this anymore.
Yeah. Or it was deaf. Could have been a deaf cow. Didn't hear the train coming.
It's funny, but I've never, in my entire existence of being on farms and stuff, never come across a deaf cow. I've come across a deaf horse, and for the record, that's horses are like dogs. If they know you and they're familiar with you, they will run up to you. A deaf horse is even worse because it feels like it's missed out on something, so it will.
But how would anyone know if there is? I mean, if there's deafness in every species, practically, there's dogs, cats.
Well,
Why
most
not a cow?
well, I don't know. Like, I've never really, obviously, I haven't worked around cows often. I've been around horses, chickens, and pigs more.
Friday,
But the only,
Friday Night Live, where we come to pounder life.
but I do know that most veterinarians, when they test to see if the animal's deaf, it's because most animals, their ears can articulate to the direction of the sound.
Hmm.
They'll do that and see where they're positioning their head. That's how, for a horse, it's really easy. Cats, dogs, and everything. But a cow, I mean. And even then, I mean, they're a herd animal, so most of their cues are visual.
Yeah, but I mean, look at Dalmatians. Most Dalmatians are deaf.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, why would they pick a Dalmatian to be the fireman's dog if they're deaf? They can't hear a siren for shit. So it's
I,
like,
I, I think that was a Hallmark decision and not necessarily a logistics one. I
it
mean,
doesn't make
let's
any
let.
sense. Was the cow killed near a burger shop? Oh God, no.
Well,
Hey, how you doing? When words fail, music speaks. That's an awesome podcast. Awesome gentleman.
well, as much as this
I know.
existential
I
question,
can't believe it's midnight. It's because I went so late. Oh my God.
yeah, I need to get some sleep because
I know you do,
the
darling.
people,
Thank you.
not a problem because the people I deal with are they're a special bunch, but they're my people. Um,
Thank you so much. I kind of like going on a little later than 9 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe 10 o'clock would be a nice choice, even though some people kind of conked out because I know people get up early. But we're gonna play with all the ideas. We're gonna do a poll. But
I still say we just do a 24-hour day, 7 days a week live stream.
fuck it, let's kill everybody's lives.
It's not even that. You
Let's
realize
go.
eventually the stream would crash because I don't think YouTube can allow something that long.
Well, I know StreamYard. At least the one I have. I don't know. No, yeah, I still have unlimited hours, so I don't know. But I don't
Yeah,
want to try that.
who knows? Anyways, kids, it has been a blast. It's been sweet. It's nice seeing some new faces that I haven't seen before.
Yes,
Again, I'll be on
absolutely.
this Wednesday. I'll be on this Wednesday.
New faces, please go and give Funko Illuminati a sub. Give him
I'll throw my channel in before I leave.
yes,
Oh,
give him a sub. We always appreciate new subs, and we're always growing with each other.
it's funny.
Red Zone, good night. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us. Quick Draw, thank you so much for coming in and bringing that wonderful humor of yours. Always
Uh,
appreciate it. Baby Ice, K Titus, um, When Words Fail, Music Speaks, NYC Pops, all of you, all of my chop and drop, Clarissa, everyone that comes in every week, every day that we are here. Remember, guys, tomorrow, 5 p.m. I'll be going live. Hopefully, Isra will be with me, and I will also
actually,
have Nadia live with me. She's gonna. I have a few questions, and I want to find out more about her challenge that she shaved her head. So she's gonna be here tomorrow with me, also as a guest.
hey, Claire, before you go, could you make me a moderator because I can't post links without the mod?
Get out! You're not a mod.
No.
How? Oh my God! Fire Clara. That's it. Let's fire her right now.
I made you a mod in mine many months ago.
Oh my God! I thought you were. I thought you were a mod. I mean, I can't help that.
I made you a mod in mine many.
Well, you got to write
Oh
something.
I thought you were.
Jesus.
I mean, there you go.
What?
Oh, Lisa just posted it. Thank you, Lisa.
Okay, but I'm gonna make you a mod anyway. Thank you,
But
Lisa.
yeah. Thank you, Lisa. You're the best.
Okay, you're a moderator now. And Lisa, thank you so much for coming in. I mean, Lisa, you and I got to talk because Lisa and I have so much in common. And we're both New Yorkers on top to boot everything else, and now she collects Invicta also. So, all right, guys, everybody have a good night. Stay safe. We'll talk tomorrow. We'll hang out some more tomorrow. Do some more giveaways tomorrow on the channel, and yeah. So I will see you all on the next one. Why? Because there'll always be a next one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Take care.
Bye.
Night.